They were one of the most profitable ownership groups in NBA history, yet their team never played a single game. To understand how two brothers pulled off this multi-million-dollar coup, we dug into the archives with historian Adam Kloppe. Let's shine the history spotlight on the bizarre story of the Spirits of St. Louis.
From 1976 to 2014, one of the most profitable ownership groups in the entire National Basketball Association was based right here in St. Louis. The team's owners made hundreds of millions of dollars during that time frame. But their team? It never played a single NBA game. The story of how this happened is one of the most unbelievable tales in St. Louis sports history. The story starts in 1974, when St. Louis got its own American Basketball Association franchise, the Spirits of St. Louis. The team was owned by Ozzie and Daniel Silna, two brothers who had long had a dream of owning a basketball team. When they were spurned by the larger and more stable NBA, they bought the Spirits in the upstart ABA. Led by players like the flashy Marvin Bad News Barnes and Maurice the Enforcer Lucas, the Spirits quickly gained a reputation as one of the quirkiest and most entertaining teams in the entire ABA. Many fans came down to the arena to watch the Spirits play, and those who couldn't followed the action on KMOX radio, where the team's games were called by now legendary sportscaster Bob Costas. The Spirits found early success in the ABA. They upset the defending champion New York Nets in the 1975 playoffs, and during the next season, they added future Hall of Famer Moses Malone to their roster. But even with that early success, the Spirits weren't long for St. Louis. After the 1976 season, the ABA was struggling financially, and it merged with the NBA. When the leagues merged, 4 ABA teams became part of the NBA, and the others were offered a buyout of $3 million. While other cash-strapped owners took the deal, the Silnas offered the NBA a counteroffer. Instead of taking $3 million, the brothers offered to fold their team for about $2 million, as well as a small share of the NBA's television rights in perpetuity. The league, desperate to get the merger done, accepted this offer. After all, in 1976, the NBA was making peanuts off of their TV deal. How much could this really hurt the league? It turns out, it would hurt them quite a bit. Over the next few decades, the NBA's popularity soared behind players like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan. The NBA's television rights dramatically increased in value and became a cornerstone of the league's profitability. The Silnas, who didn't even own a team anymore, continued to pull down a share of those profits. By the early 1990s, the Silnas were making over $4 million a year from the deal. By 2010, their yearly payout had ballooned to over $17 million. The league tried to buy the Silnas out several times, but the brothers always chose to hang on to their share of the TV profits. By 2014, as television profits for the league continued to soar, the NBA made an aggressive offer to buy out the Silnas' share of the television profits for a cool $500 million. The two brothers accepted the NBA's offer, putting a profitable end to one of the strangest stories in St. Louis sports history.
To learn more about the Missouri Historical Society, visit mohistory.org.